What's up, everybody? My name's Mike. I go by DJAXCESS, and thank you for checking out my channel where I discuss my love of DJing through performance and educational content. I'm going to get right into our topic today, which is going to be vocal warm-ups. So please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. This past weekend, I worked a very high-intensity fitness event. I was working with an amateur MC who had to do the event for 3 days yelling into a microphone, and I had really wished that I had made this video for them so that by day 3 their voice wasn't completely shot. They were an amateur MC, and while they were very talented, I feel like some of my tips as a communicator, DJ, coach would have been very helpful to them. So I'm gonna make this video now going over my voice warm-up. This is what I do before each and every time I speak to a camera or to an audience. This is a shorter version of the full warm-up that I do on a weekly basis with my communication practice buddies, but this is what I do before the show. If you want to see that, please let me know in the comments. We're going to start with tension release. So just like yoga, we're going to take some deep breaths in and out. On our deep breath in, we're going to shrug our shoulders all the way up to our ears and squeeze all the muscles in our face. So it should look something like this. Breathe in, squeeze, 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 and breathe out. And we're going to do that 3 times. Squeeze in, squeeze all the muscles in your face tight, and then breathe out. And then one more time. Breathe in, squeeze, and breathe out. Next, we're going to go into a tree pose. For those of you who do yoga, we're just going to put our hands above our head. You can put them together. You can do whatever you need to do. And then we're going to lean over. While we're leaning over, we're going to breathe out. So breathe out. Get a good stretch in. Breathe in back to the center. Out to the side. Center. And you can do that as many times as you feel like. Next, we're going to practice our belly breath control. So we want to be moving our belly when we breathe in and out, especially for our deep breaths. So go ahead and put your hand on your belly. Make sure that you've kind of exhaled all your air. So, and then we're going to take a breath in on a 6 and then let it out on a 6. So this is something that you could do with a stopwatch. I want to make sure that I'm looking at the camera and not looking down all the time. So you time it yourself, but the information remains the same. So once we do that in on a 6 and then out on a 6, we're going to do that in on an 8, out on an 8, in on 10, and then finally out on 10. Next, we're going to find the optimal pitch for our voice, right? So you can hear what I'm sounding like. Now, I don't want to go around talking like this because my voice is straining when I'm trying to talk like this. Well, I don't want to talk like this either because my voice is straining. I want to be talking at my main comfortable speaking voice. And how do we find that? We're just going to put our lips together and we're going to make an M sound and then move it around in pitch until you get a really buzzy feeling on your lips. So I'm feeling a really buzzy feeling right now. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I feel it there. So I know that that's my optimal pitch. And a good way to practice that is you can say, many mighty men making mounds of money on the moonshine. You want to emphasize the M at the beginning of all those. So many mighty men making mounds of money on the moonshine. And you sing it once, take a deep breath, and then just say it in your normal speaking voice. Many mighty men making mounds of money on the moonshine. And that should get you into the optimal pitch of your voice. Next, we're going to do some more breath control. We're going to put our lips together, and we're going to call these lip trills. I'm going to take a deep breath in, put my lips together, and then breathe out. And you see I lost it there. You want to try and make it so that your lips are vibrating the whole exhale. So I'm going to try again. And all the way out. Next, we're going to take another deep breath in, and then we're going to rev it. So don't move your face, your body, anything, but just rev your breath. And you see me touching my nose, that's a good sign that you're opening up your breath and getting ready to speak. So deep breath in, and we're going to rev it. So hopefully you can hear it kind of going like an engine if I were to add sound to it. So I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to add sound but I'm going to go low, high, low, high with the pitch of my voice. So deep breath in. And what that's going to do is get us to be able to move the pitch around. As we're telling stories and as we're communicating, our voice pitch is going to go up or down depending on who we're impersonating or what type of story we're telling or what kind of feelings we're trying to get out of our listener. So that is going to warm your voice up for that. Next, we're going to get even more breath control. Your breath is an important factor in many parts of your humanity, and especially when you're speaking. So we're going to take a nice deep breath and we're going to count to 10 as many times as we can. Speed isn't as important as accuracy. You want to make sure you're getting all the hits of the numbers, if you will. Less about speed. You'll speed up as you start to do this more. So count to 10 repeatedly on one breath. And the most important part is right after you say 10, go back to 1. If you speak a lot, you get really good at taking these sneaky breaths. So if I were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I took a little breath there. So it's really important to go 10, 1 really, really fast. Focus on that and focus on getting your mouth to hit all of those numbers. So it looks a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And as you lose your breath, it's going to be harder to hit those contacts. So the more you do it, the better you will get. Right after you do the count to 10 repeatedly on one breath, you can take a nice deep breath and then pick some kind of long run-on sentence that you can try to say in deep breath. I have one right here. To sit in sullen silence in a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shot from a cheek and chippy chopper on a big black block. And you can see I started to mess up my speech there, so I'm going to try again. To sit in sullen silence in a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shot from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. So you can pick any sentence you want. That's the one that I use with my vocal cords. Next, you're going to give yourself a nice face massage. You deserve it. So get into your cheekbones, get into your temples. Make sure you're feeling nice and good. And then you can move your hands down the side of your face and go meh, and stick your tongue out. Make sure your tongue's getting nice and warmed up too. Meh. Meh. And then count to 15 with your tongue all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You do that over and over, and if you'd like, I just do it once. Next, you're going to chew peanut butter. What does that mean? You're just going to loosen up your jaw, and the best way to think about it is you got a big ball of peanut butter in your mouth, and you're trying to get it out. You're just going to keep doing that until your jaw is nice and loose. And then I just go through some tongue twisters. Everybody has their favorite. Here are some of mine. First, I like to start with vowel sounds, overemphasizing them with my mouth. So, ah, oo, e. Ah, oo, e. Ah, oo, e. Ah, oo, e. So you can see I'm practicing making those movements with my mouth. And then when I'm starting to say words, when I'm reading, when I'm speaking, my mouth is nice and warmed up. It already knows where to go when those sounds come up. So ah, oo, e. Ah, oo, e. So you can see my mouth is going big, small, depending on the sounds. That way when I'm reading or I'm speaking and I need to make those sounds, they come out the way they're supposed to. Next one, if you've seen Anchorman, you've seen this. Unique New York. 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 And the key is you want to hit the N sound. So the unique, that k, k, k. As long as you focus on hitting that, you'll get to New York. And then you hit the K on New York, and then you go back to unique. Unique New York. 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 When you don't hit those last parts, those k, k, k sounds, that's when your mouth starts to go, oh, and starts to fumble, and it sounds weird. So unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Next, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. The key with this one is that T on boat. Once you hit that T, toy boat, 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 toy boat. It's a lot easier to get it around. So again, focus on that last T. Ellen's elegant elephant, Ellen's elegant elephant, Ellen's elegant elephant, Ellen's elegant elephant. Making sure you're hitting those T's on elegant. Ellen's elegant elephant, Ellen's elegant elephant. Those T's are the thing that kind of you should be focusing on. Next one is a weird one. It's air, her ear, hears, her air, her ears, air, here. Doesn't really make sense, but what it gets you doing if you're reading it is getting you to focus on what you're reading actually coming out of your mouth. How many people have been reading a book and you start to predict what's happening in the story and then that's what you're reading? Well, this gets you to stop doing that. It's written weird. I'll have my editor make it on the screen, but it's air, her ear, hears, her air, her ears, air, here. And it gets you in the habit of reading what's actually on your notes. The next one, ape cakes, grape cakes, ape cakes, grape cakes, ape cakes, grape cakes, ape cakes, grape cakes, ape cakes, grape cakes. The key here is the P, ape cakes, grape cakes. Ape cakes, grape cakes. Next one is old, oily, ollie, oils, old, oily autos, making sure we're getting those O sounds. Next one, the octopus and Oliver went to the opera in October. 8 eager eagles ogled old Edgar. 8 apes ate 8 apples. A noise, an oyster, but a noisy noise, an oyster more. Andrea and Andrew ate 8 acid apples accidentally. Can an active actor always actually act accurately? Edgar at 8 ate 8 eggs a day. 11 elves, 11 elves, 11 elves, 11 elves, 11 elves. Kip, kick, keeps, kips, kips, kin. I said that one incorrectly. Kip, kick, Kip keeps Kip's kin. Again, this will all be in the notes. You can get a link to this page and follow along. Next one, fix Mike's kite, fix Mike's kite, fix Mike's kite. The next one, underneath Uncle Umby's umbrella is Uncle Umby's unicorn hat, making sure we're getting our U's in there. The next one is another way to stretch out your mouth. Anga ya ya la la mama, anga ya ya la la mama, making sure you're overemphasizing everything there. Clones on the phone own drones. An undertaker undertook to undertake an undertaking. The undertaking that the undertaker undertook was the hardest undertaking the undertaker ever undertook to undertake. Something we are going to be doing right now. Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter, and a bit of better butter would make a better batter. So she bought a bit of butter better than the bitter butter, and it made her batter better. So it was that Betty bought a bit of better butter. Paul, please pause for proper applause. 66 6 shooters, 66 6 shooters, 66 6 shooters. Susie's shirt shop sells pre-shrunk shirts. The eagle shall soar again. This is a cool one because I just picked this one out. We were in a Twitch stream and the streamers tried to say that and it was hard. So I'm like, oh, that'd be a good one to add to my tongue twister section. So as you're speaking, if there's anything that you have to say and you fumble over it, add it to this and so you don't fumble it over next time. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. And if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Amidst the mists and coldest frosts, with barest wrists and stoutest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the post and still insists he sees the ghosts. That is my pre-show vocal warm-up. So if I'm speaking to an audience, if I'm speaking to a camera, this is the warm-up I do. I have a separate warm-up that I do when I'm actually working on my communication practice. So if you'd like more, let me know in the comments. And again, in the description, you will find my notes with everything that I talked about today. Thanks, and have a great one.